There's people that say Elon Musk is doing this to make money. And by this, I mean Doge. All he has is read access. So all he's done is look at where the waste is, or what looked obviously like waste. And then a lot of politicians went out there and started saying, he was all these things that he wasn't. I'm not going to say the names. You already know the names. The stuff they was calling Trump at election, they're now calling Elon Musk. Maybe he may benefit from this financially, but as far as I know, he's not getting paid for Doge. And when you think about it, if he was trying to make money, doing Doge would be the last thing he would want to do, right? Think about it. Because since he's been doing it, they've been burning Teslas. The price of Teslas went down, but everything's going down anyway. There's been this smear campaign, and just recently, I've just seen there's been a cyber attack on X. All of these things would cause you to lose money. So quite simply put, if he was doing it to make money, don't you think he would have thought that he would probably be one of the most hated men in politics if he started looking at what government spending was and found waste and said the U.S. isn't going to spend money on that anymore? But actually, it's not even him deciding that, is it? He was just appointed to look. That action in itself would cause a response like what you're seeing now today. So without even looking at the numbers or even knowing them, it's just illogical to even say that he's doing this to make money. Because look at the response and the repercussions from his decision. If you ask me, all it really proves is he's only doing this because he thinks it's the right thing to do. A historic example, Martin Luther King. Today they tell us his dream and how great he was and everything. But when you think about it, when he was doing all that preaching, it was during Jim Crow. And there were quite a few people, in particular the Democrats, that didn't want it to end. You think he was the most loved man when he was doing all them speeches? No, once he was assassinated and people look back on the history, that's the legacy we decided for him. Now, I'm saying by no means Elon Musk is Martin Luther King, but the point is that when you do the right thing and you do something that's greater than yourself, quite often you're the most hated person in the world. And people only appreciate it years down the road when they see the end results of what you did. And just like everyone else, when we try to do the right thing, what's that saying? The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Just because you think you're doing something that's the right thing, or you think it might be the right thing to do, doesn't always necessarily end up being a positive thing at the end of it. And quite often people who do things because they think it's the right thing often deal with a lot of suffering and pain. That's just the way it is. Because when you're trying to do the right thing, that means you're probably going to stop somebody else from doing the wrong thing. Anyway, y'all take care.